Hello and welcome everyone to episode 2, part 1 of my Road to the Crown series. Today I'm playing against a guy called Fayaz. The first match went really well, and this one is against him on the Xbox ladder. So in the first game, I'm winning, I won both games, so I've got a point on the leaderboards now. As I'm recording this, I've played 3 games. And I'm not going to tell you how many games I've won. You can go and check that out in the description if you'd like to. There's a link to the Xbox ladder and the PS3 ladder. I am on the Xbox ladder, but you can join either one. And as I said before, you can join the ladder and challenge me if you'd like, and you'll be on this episode of Road to the Crown. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. From most of my videos, and that is today I'm going to be just literally going over my thought process when I play the games. So you know, obviously the last game I've won both rounds, so I've won that, and now I'm playing against a different player, and this is the first round. So I don't know why I take so much time here. Probably delay tactics, get him in the mindset. Better pick my smoke and mute, and I'm gonna move towards the centre of the map, and then I decide to hold off a little bit because I know he's directly on the other side, and then I carry on. I'm just gonna take my time, try and move with blend groups rather than on my own. And he's still over in that corner, so I'm just gonna keep moving along in this blend group. Now he's getting a bit closer, and I see that my pursuer's gone, so it's a perfect chance to just sprint up. I see he's just round the corner, so I'm going to stay out line of sight, and it looked like he was going to run away there, so I'm just going to, instead of getting the incognito, I'm just going to jump out and get him straight away. So once I've got that kill, I'm just going to come into this group here, and I've got 2 pursuers back on me straight away. We're about a minute into the game, and I'm just playing it cautious. Now this prowler is this courtesan even is very obvious, so instead of waiting for her to come and then for me to punch her with the smoke, I'm going to go to her, because I know if I stay in that group, my other pursuer might come, and then I see the ducks are coming out, so it's a perfect opportunity to get him as well. But I try and get the hidden, but it doesn't quite work. You have to be in the group for longer than a couple of seconds. It just didn't quite work here. You always want to try and get in the habit of checking, see how the NPCs like come into the groups. Try and lock onto them and check. If it comes up with the X, then it's obvious it's not a pursuer. Right here, the Harlequin's pretty obvious. And in hindsight, you know, you get, and then you know, I've stunned her, and you get that feeling of, oh crap, I'm dead. And it turned out the prowler snuck up behind me, and that I'm not sure who the nobleman was after. Actually, it could have been after the prowler, but that's what I'm talking about. Always using the smoke first. It's better to be using that because obviously it recharges faster, so you're going to get it back quicker. And if anything does like that happens, you've got enough time to check your surroundings. And even if the smoke doesn't, you know, wear off, and you can't get the double stun, you can always use mute. And then get this done. So I get a bit lucky here. I run into the smoke, but because there was another guy, I get the kill, and that was on Fayaz as well. So I was giggling to myself. So I see the prowler here, and I'm going to go into the group to try and get hidden. But I see he just jumps onto that bench, so it gives me the perfect opportunity to just go on that bench. And I want to get the focus, but as I sit down, my blender works and my focus goes off, so as he gets up, I'm just going to snap his neck, and I get a nice little bench warmer challenge. I've never actually done that before, where you sit on the bench and snap people. I've seen it in like little montages or intros, but I've never actually done it myself, so it was quite satisfying actually, snapping someone's neck on the bench. Quite fun indeed. So this doctor's running away. I've got no pursuers on me, so I can take a chance of running up and onto the next level on the roofs, and I see he's just going to run away. It's just going to keep running, and I see that the whispers start again. I can see this courtesan You can tell, I mean, the NPCs move in groups and they move in lines, like there's lines around the map where they move, so when you see someone like this person here cutting in between, and I mean jogging obviously as well, it's really obvious, like you can pick people out. And I've had obviously a lot of suggestions, like I asked in my last video for people to give me suggestions and stuff about what you want me to talk about and go over, and I've had so many comments, which is brilliant, because I remember when I first started doing off my videos, no one was like, I'd ask for something and like one person or no one would leave any comments about it, and I'd get like 20 or 30 comments and it wouldn't have been the thing that I asked. So doing this series and actually people giving me feedback, and that is really helpful, guys. And it helps you guys out as well, because obviously I can think of stuff, but you can think of stuff as well that I might not have thought about, so it really does help. And this prowler, top tip of the day, if you're going to run away from someone, don't do a circle and then go back to where you just started, because that's a little bit silly. And now, remember in the last video I was saying about safe havens and when the shit hits the fan? Well, the shit fucking hits the fan here. I've got 3 pursuers, I'm hearing whispers, and I'm just gonna bail. And obviously this is perfect now because I'm in the church that I was talking about. And at first I'm just gonna stay in the blend group. I don't want to go in the corner, because if someone was following me and they saw me, it can be quite obvious. So I know the courtesan is just gonna go over, and then I see she does the little jog. And I'm just going to throw my smoke down because I just want to be 100% sure that she doesn't take me out. But the lure's good anyway. It's good for the variety bonuses. And now I'm hearing whispers, so I'm just going to go into this corner, and because I've got that Harlequin just there to my right, whenever someone goes through that door, the first thing that they see is the Harlequin, so it's like, yeah, well, that's got to be him. But nope, out I come. And you'll see in the next couple minutes I do this about 2 or 3 times. And at the moment you could say yes, like it's a bit campish or very slow paced, but I mean Assassin's Creed is a slow paced game anyway. And my target's on the other side of the map, there's no point me running out. I'm continuously hearing whispers here, so what's going through my mind is like there's no point in going out anywhere. I can see my targets come around and getting closer and closer towards me, but I've got 3 pursuers on me and I'm hearing whispers, so the odds are I could go out that door anytime and get killed instantly. So before I go for my target, I've got to make sure that I lose a few pursuers first, and I've got my abilities ready just in case. And you see, even if I do come out, someone could be hiding in the crowd waiting for me to come out, so I might not necessarily know who my target is. And when that prowler comes through, and that officer as well, I just freak out. I'm like, what is going on? I get a quick kill, and then the courtesan is a little bit obvious here. I get quite lucky actually that she didn't sneak up on me a bit quicker. And as you can see, this Harlequin glitching all over the place, so I just bail. I'm like, forget this, I'm not even going there. And you can see when I used the smoke there, I kept running. You don't want to stop and then use smoke. If someone's coming up to you and you know it's them, you want to throw down your smoke and keep running away. Or if someone's in a chase with you, like, don't stop and then use the smoke, because they could catch up with you and it's a bit laggy. Right here, Coolshazza jumps into the hay bale and I get a nice stun, but it's, oh my god, the lag. Right here I'm praying, I'm like, come on, please please God, please, and I get the stun, like, so happy. And then my target jumps down and it's like the sound effect of him jumping down, and right here I'm jamming the X button. I'm like, please, 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 and it all works off in the end. And I've still got 3 pursuers on me, so once again I bail and go back to the safe house, the Mafia safe house, which is this beautiful holy church. And look at that, 4 pursuers. It's quite scary. So I just wanna, stay in here. And it's starting to get very laggy now. I'm winning by a good 1,000 points. So I'm pretty sure I can get to the end of the game here, and keep it safe. keep it sound, and just hide inside the church. Jump out there at the doctor because I think he's one of my pursuers. And this was really cool actually, because I got the law and the stun, and I punched thin air, and he still managed to get knocked out. I'll throw down the smoke here because I think the officer is my target, is my pursuer, sorry, but it doesn't quite work. It wasn't him. And then you can see this, I got the hidden bonus, but then when I went back in I wasn't in the group long enough. Very laggy, very laggy. And I don't actually get that hidden bonus, but it's fine because, you know, I'm up a good 1,000 points and I'm in the lead. But I get the kill off anyway. And whenever that happens, whenever you get a kill and you've got 3 pursuers on you, you're always very like cautious or even stressed out, because you know like they're going to be close, especially if you can hear whispers. So if you ever do have a few pursuers on, you can hear the whispers. That's what's so good about poison, because you can use poison and still stay fairly anonymous. I mean, if you're in a group as well, no one's going to know your targets. I mean, your pursuers are not going to know who you are unless they've seen you run before or something. And that's it basically. I get another stun here, so that's 2 or 3 in a row. My target's pretty close, but I can't quite make out who he is, where he is, what's going on. But that's it. So that first game was very laggy, but I managed to get the win. It's 1-0 to me. So again guys, this is something a little bit different. I haven't given as many in-depth tips, but the suggestions you've given me has given me loads of open ground to pick what I want to go over, and I've had a lot of questions, so I might do like a Q&A kind of session for next video and go over a few things that you've asked. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.